Hello and welcome to episode. I've put it on the spot here. I did write it down, Sal, but see if you pay attention. What episode we at, mate?
Episode 12?
No.
8.
I think it might be 9.
9?
Where's our paper gone? Is our
9.
paper in there, Ash? Is our paper in there?
Where'd you put it?
No, I don't know where I put it. Anyway, episode something.
Yeah, something.
Of Dave and Sal's podcast.
Yeah.
And tonight we've got on Mike. AKA S15
Yeah.
Watt.
Yeah.
Instagram. I mean, got a big following on Instagram.
Yeah,
a lot
huge
bigger than
following.
ours. A lot bigger than a lot of people's, to be fair.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll get there.
So yeah, we just have a chat about him, about his car history, about how he got into Instagram, and his photography as well, which you don't really mention much, to be fair, do you?
I don't bother with it so much now because I think phones have taken over.
Yeah.
The quality of phones, rather than going around with a big camera at shows, just I think
Yes.
phone does the job,
Yeah.
Fair enough. So yeah, I mean, we'll start with your car history, mate. What was your first car?
Super Impressor.
What was your actual first car? That, mate, that's a good start.
The dark blue one you've got.
Yes.
on there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But it wasn't a turbo.
It
Was it a turbo?
Ah.
Yeah, but still though, an Imprezza's the first car,
It's
mate.
just the 2-litre Sports.
Did you crash it?
No.
Oh, never one.
Another one.
The person after me did. You got the YouTube videos of Dashcam UK?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was watching that randomly one day, and there was a blue Subaru on it. Probably about 12 months after I sold it. That one went straight into the back of somebody at a set of lights.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But no, I didn't crash it.
So that was the end of that one.
Yeah, unless it's still going, but yeah.
So what do you have to add after that?
Super Impressor,
Another one.
WRX.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, he's going up in the world.
Going up in the nice
Yeah.
I vaguely remember your silver one. I think I
Yeah,
just about
that
remember
was,
it. I definitely remember your white one.
It was quite rough, if I'm honest, the silver one, but it went well. It was, I think, about 390.
It's good power out of classic,
it was
mate,
good.
because they weren't the heavy cars either, were
that
they?
was the first car I crashed.
Oh, okay.
okay.
How'd you manage that then?
Well, it's quite a funny one, actually. It was about 2 o'clock in the morning. I was on this, a bit weird this is, I was on the Xbox playing Forza with my mate Jay.
Right.
I had a Fiesta ST, and he had turboed it, just finished with the whole job of it. And what was it about? Yeah, 2:30 in the morning, and he started saying he reckons he would beat me in a race. So
Gets
I
a
said to him,
390 horsepower
yeah, we-
Impreza.
yeah, so I went out and met him, probably about 3:15 at this point. And we started off at McDonald's on Eastern Avenue.
Yeah.
And we said, right, let's go there. Past Tenpin, which is now is it the hamburger roundabout?
Yes, yeah.
It wasn't that at the time, it was just a massive roundabout. So we said from McDonald's, up round that roundabout, back, first one back to McDonald's wins, basically. So, like I said, it's my first fast car, and I hadn't owned it that long. So it's going down the bypass by Tenpin towards that roundabout. And I don't know, I was going the speed limit. And,
As you do. Yeah, of course you
I
do.
was
Yeah.
used to that speed, I guess.
Yeah.
And coming towards the roundabout, my brakes just didn't work. I had no brakes whatsoever. And obviously that roundabout, then it had like a double curb. It wasn't just a curb sort of thing.
Yeah.
And I couldn't stop before the roundabout. So I went straight up over the roundabout, off the other end. How the car didn't tip or whatever, I have no idea.
Fucking hell.
Jeez.
That was that. And then I managed to somehow, because obviously at that time in the morning the roads were dead. I managed to get back, probably going about 4 or 5 mile an hour all the way home. It was obviously the wheels were facing this way, one was that way, and so on. But obviously, yeah, living with my mum and dad, the next day they were like, "What the fuck have you done with your car?" And I obviously lied, didn't I? But if they ever, they don't want to see this, but if they did, they'd be like, "Oh, okay, you did lie then." I basically said to them, I was going down by Holford, where you cut up towards KFC, while we go East Avenue with the lights. I was there, and I basically said a lorry was coming towards me, and it was coming straight towards me, so I had to swerve straight up to the curb. And that story, and that was that.
Yeah, play. I mean, in that roundabout, mate.
It was scary.
Yeah, I bet.
I mean, that's
Quite
got to be a
scary,
So it's got to be testament to Subaru, really, because
Yeah.
a lot of cars that would have been it.
Yeah. Not drivable or nothing like that.
Yeah, I don't know what the speed was when I hit it, but it was decent speed. But yeah,
It was 60 miles an hour.
Yeah.
67 miles an hour, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, that was my
And then what did you move on to the next?
Subaru Impreza.
Another one.
Yeah.
There's a theme here.
Into WRX STI.
Okay.
So going up every time,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
It was what was the Roger Clark?
Yeah.
So I had a bit of work done with Roger
Right.
Clark, and that wasn't as like powerful as my silver one, if I'm honest. But it looked,
The dogs.
yeah,
Yeah.
it did. It looked mint. It was nice to
Yeah.
look at, and yeah, it just didn't go as well, but it was just nice.
Yeah, I think that's when I first sort of met you originally, was when you had your white one. I think that was sort of when I first, because I was working at Fred's at the time.
That's
I
right.
think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Tancho.
Yeah.
That was it.
yeah, that was a few years ago now, man.
Yeah.
That feels like a lifetime
Yeah.
ago now, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But so that's I remember the white one. That was a cool car. That was a cool car.
Yeah, I do miss that.
Yeah.
Just the sound of it. So
Yeah.
I had a Roger Clark race tube exhaust. So
Right.
no back box. You would think it would sound ridiculous and
Yeah.
horrible, but it was such a nice noise. It was nice.
Probably. That's what you
Nice
should
one.
do yours then.
I know. Well, I got equal manifolds. Mine don't sound right anyway. Mine just
Yeah.
sounds like an Evo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've lost the Scooby sound. It don't sound right.
Yeah.
It annoys me sometimes because I miss that Scooby verbal.
I love
yeah.
the Scooby verbal.
Yes.
Yeah.
I really do.
Yeah, there's that I miss, and I always I miss the Scooby wave. I don't know if that's still a thing. Every time
Yes.
you see
Yeah, we were talking about this, weren't we? We were saying about
I don't
this,
know
the
if that's still
Scooby
a
wave.
thing, but
Yeah,
then-
no, it is, mate.
But then
There aren't many of us, granted. but yeah.
You get the Scooby wave, but do you get the Jap 8?
What with the Scooby?
Just in general,
Just in
we
general.
found people don't seem to like
More
track cars
so,
anymore.
more so now than what I did back then.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah, it's good.
somebody would have not against them, they're cool cars, but someone come across something like an RS3 or something like that,
Yeah.
and it's obviously always going to be quicker than
Yeah.
old F15. unless
20
you-
years difference
Yeah.
in technology
Yeah.
there, isn't there?
And yeah, you've always got say no, I could have that, but I wanted something faster.
Yeah.
This and that. And you're always going to
Yeah.
get that, but it is what it is. I just see it as if you're happy with your car,
Yeah.
you're happy with it.
That's it,
whatever
yeah.
Of
it
course,
is, you know.
yeah.
Yeah,
For me, the older Jap stuff, I personally think it's cooler.
It's got more personality
Yeah,
to
I
it.
just think
Well,
that,
yeah.
but other people that are into their German stuff,
Mm.
they think they're cooler for whatever their reason. Look,
Yeah.
it is what it is, isn't
I
it?
think what it is, I think when you're younger, it seems you seem to get in this head that the newer is better. When you
Yeah.
first start driving, you get
Yeah. It
and
is
as you
like-
get older, you start appreciating the older cars, don't
Yeah.
you?
It is to drive. It is nicer. Like, I'll get into a new car, drive it, and then I'll get into the 15 and be like, oh, it's horrible. But it's a cooler car.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, it's
So,
like, with me, the older the better.
yeah.
Well, I
It's
mean,
more cooler in this.
I mean, you're
Yeah.
probably in the same club. I mean, you're okay. 'Cause your Rex is pretty comfy, but me, Ty, same club. Don't want to drive too far in it, or you don't want to drive it
Yeah.
often because it's as much as they're great looking cars, they're not comfortable.
No.
We've got 6 paddle clutches, so they're
Yeah,
horrendous.
yeah.
I mean, what? I think your old white one had a 6
Oh
paddle,
yeah,
didn't it?
the white one. It had a it's
It was a twin plate.
Oguru twin clutch.
Mm.
It was like a very noisy clutch.
I
And,
remember that.
was,
Yeah,
that was hard work.
yeah.
That was. But to be fair, the 15 I got now, it's easy. It's actually a nice drive as well compared to
Yeah.
things I have had
I
before.
mean,
but
your Blackest 15, that's when I met you briefly. I think it was at a pet station.
oh,
That one.
okay.
Yeah, that one. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I briefly met you at a pet station. And I briefly
Okay.
spoke to you. That's when I first met you.
I really remember. I feel bad now.
It was a short chat.
Yeah.
I think it was you were on the way to Cascade.
Oh, is that?
I
Oh,
think-
early then.
Yeah.
What college was that?
I was in.
Or would it have been the one at Quedgley Way?
It was the one at Eastonton, the show garage.
Oh, okay, yeah, maybe. Yeah, I can't remember.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
But yeah, I'll see you there in the black one.
So speaking of your car history, I mean, I've
Yeah.
pretty much, apart from your first Scooby, I think I've seen all your cars.
Yeah.
Pretty much all been introduced.
Yeah, I think
My personal favourite is your RX-7.
I would. Yeah.
I love that car.
That's the most
That was an
special,
epic car.
unique car, should I say? It was a special car. That
Mm.
really was. Like I said, I miss how it looked. I miss the sound. I was lucky with it, so I had it for about 15 months, and all I had that went wrong, the gearbox went on Stroud Road, I think it was.
Right.
Other than that, it was mint.
I remember following you through. There's that underpass bridge going from Mucklecook to Blockworth.
Yeah, I love.
And I
that
remember
bridge.
following you through that, and it's like, oh mate, that thing
Yeah.
tastes epic.
Oh, it's,
Would you get another one?
No.
No?
It's just I'm not mechanically minded, should I say? And I always had, I'd travel far to a show, and all day I'd be like, oh, drive back, gotta drive back, and it was just that thought: am I going to get back?
Yeah, it's
But I always say-
that unpredictability of a rotary engine.
With,
isn't it?
with my
Yeah.
rotary, I mean, for my RX-7, I had the FC RX-7 years
Yes.
ago, and I blew that up at Santa Pod doing the quarter of a mile.
Right, yeah.
And it was my first rotary, didn't have to look after it properly and stuff like that, But then, now I've got the RX-8, it seems a lot more reliable.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Touch wood.
Well, no turbo.
Yeah, we're out of turbo. you had to drop that one in, didn't you?
Brilliant.
Turbo with it one day. I'm sure.
Yeah, I will.
Hashtag
I will.
turbo.
I will.
Yeah.
But it sort of reminds me of the RX-7.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never owned a rotary
the
engine.
way it drives and stuff.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Yeah, I've never owned a rotary engine. I got, and I'm quite mechanically minded.
Yeah.
And I think it is quite a put off.
Yeah.
To think.
Yeah, the only
What
thing
have I got
about
for
which,
right now?
something I definitely don't miss would be a petrol station.
Oh, yeah.
Because obviously it was all rebuilt and so on. Often when they go, apparently it's the oil metering pump that causes the engine
Yeah.
to go bang.
Right.
And when it was rebuilt, it didn't have the OMP. So it meant you always had to premix the fuel.
Yeah.
And you literally had to put the two-stroke in by the millimetre per the litre of fuel. And so I'd be at the petrol station with my little cups measuring and all this.
Yeah.
I'd
See,
be
with the
like,
RX-8, it doesn't matter whether you put in too much
right,
with the RX-8 because, the more you put in, it'll smoke more, but the better it is.
Right, yeah.
So, because
So it must have been an issue along the RX-7s because obviously clearly they ditched
That
it when it
must
comes to the
Yeah.
8s. They binned it off. So it must have been a common issue.
I have got a pump to put it on my RX-8, right? It come with it,
Yeah.
right? But I'm not going to use it.
No?
Because
A lot of people don't know.
you don't know whether it's going to fail or not.
That's it.
So,
Right, okay.
once it fails, then you're screwed.
Yeah, that's it.
So you might as well just do it.
I'm looking forward to rebuilding it at some stage.
Yeah,
we are going to do
we
it.
will.
I know we'll have to.
Yeah.
And I am looking forward to it.
You ain't got to sit at the petrol station and measure up the cups like the RX-7. I think you just dab it in.
Okay.
I've
Cool.
got a 5 litre can or 2 shots in my boot, like, you know what I mean? So literally, you just put it in.
Yeah.
And, the guy that had it before me used to do that all the time as well. So, it's, I've driven it miles. I've done
I've put
it.
some mileage on it, to be fair. Yeah.
You must be rich.
I mean, at the moment, I've done 3/4 of a tank at 160 miles.
He does drive like a little old lady, man.
Yeah, that's
I will.
really good.
Tile back me up on this.
up!
He drives like a little old granny.
Right, so I message my mate Matt now.
Yeah.
So I message my mate Matt now and ask him to say how I was driving.
Well, you
Saturday.
must just have an off day then, because every time I've driven with
That'll
you,
be back
I've had to slow down.
It's
Yeah.
because you weren't racing nothing or scared.
I ain't as quick as your cars, though, am I? I'm 230 horsepower. What are yours?
Hey, I was beating you and I'd have broken up there.
It's about the driver.
Yeah.
About the driver.
Yeah. The thing is, though, it's a straight road, right? These guys went. I decided to go as well, and I had the missus in the car with me as well, like,
She had a whining for the passenger seat.
So, my missus is alright, actually, but she doesn't like driving too fast.
My missus just ignores it and then she gets to the end of it and goes, that was childish, wasn't it?
I just get, that's enough, slow down,
Yeah.
that's enough, slow down. But yeah, but if I'm in the car, on the way back from Radio, try to give it some shit.
That's only because you got the shit, when we got there, saying you just
Yeah,
drove
and
like
I
a
was
pansy or
to
what?
catch us up.
Yeah. And I was in Teamwork.
Hang on a minute.
20 years ago.
Who was I behind? That was mine, Sam.
Oh, yeah, but Sam was just as bad as you were. Honestly, I was like, the two
went
cars
past
that had
him.
decent power,
I went past him.
and we were just gone, weren't
I
we?
was cruising.
Yeah.
Going faster. It was wet.
I definitely picked the right car to be a passenger in that.
Here's it, right? I'll come back, right? I'm not saying what's people. I'll come over to Browers Hill, and the wind got underneath the front of the arms.
Oh dear.
Is it that bit? That bit just that flat bit after Worcester.
Every time
It catches me out as
every time
well.
I've been in the
Yeah.
skyline to that
And it's
way,
like,
Yeah.
the steering wheel's gone really heavy, really light, like, you know what I mean? It's like, whoa, slow down, use off.
Yeah, I've been caught out a few times in
Yeah.
that as well. Like my car's changed lanes without me touching the steering wheel.
All right, okay, all right.
Yeah.
All right, next year, when the Skyline comes back out on your skivvy, better weather, mate, I won't drive like a pansy,
Do
right?
you have a turbo?
I think you're gonna have to now. Because you think Ty's got fill in soon, but I'm going to be close to what Ty's running.
Yeah, exactly. So
Or not far
I'm going to
off
drive
it.
like
Yeah.
that, and
Yeah.
try and keep up.
We'll have to get you as the leader this time.
Yeah, that's it, yeah. We'll sit behind with the handbrake on.
Ben. See what I have to build with?
Not good, is it?
No, it's not good, is it?
Hey,
Back it up.
moving on.
It will be
Alright.
nice. You're quicker
Yeah.
than everyone.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
I'm sure.
I want to talk about the reason, well, not what the reason we invited Mike. Obviously, we invited
What
Mike
the
to talk
main
about his cars,
reasons.
but one of the main reasons we wanted
Yes.
to talk to Mike.
And this is the reason why I'm absolutely jealous of Mike. Yes. So, yeah, Japan.
Yes.
How was Japan?
No, can't put it into words, if I'm honest.
Please do. It's a podcast.
I've got no word to actually explain what it's like. Like it's just different everywhere. It's different.
Is it like what you see on, like, other people YouTube channels and stuff like that? Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
So let's sort of break it down. It's like, all right, let's go for the first one. How long did it take to get there? Because that's always what people ask, isn't it?
Yeah.
You can go direct. Direct about 12 and a half to 13 hours.
Okay.
But I went last May with my nephew, and we're, well, not aviation nerds, but we like our certain planes and so on. So there's a certain plane we wanted to go on. And to go on that plane, we had to go with the Emirates, meaning it was from London, Dubai, Tokyo.
Yeah.
Right.
And that was a long flight. That was 6.5 hours to Dubai. I think we were in Dubai for about 3 hours, and then it was about 11 hours from Dubai to Tokyo. So it was almost a bit backwards.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, it's like if I go to Pakistan and stop in Dubai, instead of an 8-hour flight,
yeah,
it turns out to be like a 14-hour flight.
Yeah.
You know?
And doing that as well sounds crazy. It was the cost of it was twice the amount of what a direct flight would cost.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's ridiculous. But we just wanted to go on this certain
Oh,
plane.
yeah.
Was it the
Don't be plane nerds then.
It was A380,
Double-decker,
double-decker jumbo. And by no word of a lie, we got on there. There was about, must have been about 20 people on the plane.
Is it?
And that was it.
Oh, wow.
Before taking off, is it air hostess?
Yeah.
Yeah. They were walking around and they just said, sit where you want. So, yeah,
First class?
sort of an hour into the flight, I decided to just lay down on the 4 seats in the middle. That's what I thought, you know.
Fair play.
Yeah, no, it was amazing airline to go with. But if you want to just go direct, it's
That's
easy,
it, yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
That's what I'll be doing next time, direct.
Yeah.
Either that or go with airline called China Eastern,
Right.
where that's extremely cheap if you do that. Yeah, really cheap.
A bit like the Pakistan International Airlines, PIA. That was your cheapest airlines.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Just
cheap
because they had no
airlines.
seats. And you had to order chicken.
Would you believe, right? Would you believe we got onto a plane once? Because I used to go to Pakistan every year with my dad, right? When I was younger. And would you believe we got onto a plane once, the seats were stuck together by duct tape.
Well, I'll be getting straight back off.
It's like, you just sat there going,
Nope.
Yeah, that's scary.
am I going to survive this flight? Like, yeah. But then when you go from Lahore to Sabah, there was an old airline it's called Doja Air.
Right.
Right. Old Russian planes. Only Russian pilots can fly them. Yeah, boarded through the tail. Right. On takeoff, the wings felt like they're flapping.
God.
To take off. right?
Yeah.
And if you
Holding
sat
his
the
head in
tail,
as hard as he could.
the tail's like you sat there like that on the tail, right? And you look out the window and you see the wings flapping like a bird. Like, you know what I mean? And then coming into landing, it's just like, yeah. Mate.
I would have probably liked that. I'm a bit of a weird one. I love turbulence.
Yeah?
Seen
I
old,
love
old.
turbulence on a plane. Yeah.
Turbulence, right? It's
I love
not
it. It's
too
just-
bad,
yeah.
is it? You know, but like, yeah, going back to your Japan trip, what did you do over there?
So
What?
you've been a few times. Sorry, to interrupt. You've
Is
been a
that-
few times, haven't you? And this
Twice.
time, the second time, you sort of you knew sort of what you were doing. You planned it a bit better,
It took
didn't
a
you?
lot of planning, to be honest, to do everything we did. Right, let's do it short. So, first day, Shibuya Sky, it's called. So you got the famous Shibuya crossing.
Right.
It's busiest crossing.
Oh, there's that
That's
the
where-
Tokyo
that's
Drift
the
one.
Tokyo- that's-
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. So they've got a massive skyscraper there, and basically you can go up all the way up on the escalator,
Oh,
all the
okay.
way up, and you can basically see like the whole of Tokyo.
Oh,
So
nice.
we've done all that anyway. A few days later, we started to rent out some cars. Amazing. You can rent out whatever you want there. if I'm honest.
I've seen that, yeah.
We were due to rent out, what was it, the first car? I think it was Evo 6 Tommy Mac.
Okay.
Oh,
car?
nice. Yes.
Really nice
One of
car.
my faves.
But literally, the people that had it before us, they crashed it.
Ah.
Oh,
Yeah, not ideal. So we went there like the day before, and they were like, all our other cars are taken apart from one other car. And I'm like, oh, what's this? And they said it's a GR86, so like the GT86, but
Yeah.
the new one basically.
right.
And it just didn't. I didn't really
Didn't
want
float
it,
your
you
boat.
know. And I was saying to them, oh, I'm not really interested. And then the guy that runs it come up to me and was like, what's your driving history like? And I'm like, well, what do you mean? And he said, well, what are you used to driving? And I obviously showed him my car at home and so on. And he's like, you could have my personal Evo if you want, which was Evo, I get them mixed up, Evo 8 or 9, MR something.
So yeah, it could have been 8 or 9 to
Yeah.
be fair. Yeah.
It's,
Yeah.
MR is a HKS edition, but it's quite a nice one. It's on there somewhere, a silver one. So we had that for was it 2 days? Went to Daikoku and so on. That's the
Nice.
famous car park.
Yeah.
That place, oh my god!
Yeah.
I'm not kidding, right? They have car meets there 7 days a week. Every single day you go there, it'll be a different car, and it's better than what our Jack Fest is here. And it's just no matter what
General
the weather,
fair,
it'll be rammed of cars.
Mate, we gotta go.
It's
We have
amazing.
to.
So we
We have
took
to go.
the Evo there, went to a few other places with it, a load of up garages.
Okay.
Just reminded me.
Oh,
No.
there we go.
Just reminded me. Right. I got that. One of you can photo for that. That's from Up Garage.
Okay.
Oh, wicked.
So Up Garage, one of their
That's
stickers. A couple of
That's
things
cool.
I got from there. I don't know. You should know what these are.
Yes.
You know what
So
it is before-
yeah.
No,
You know?
I didn't know.
So a lot of people here, they
JDM, yo.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's cool. It's a cool sign.
Okay.
Not when you realise what it is, it isn't.
No, so that one there, it's magnets. You can just stick it on your car,
Right.
basically. This one on your window.
Okay.
So, what do you reckon? No, just don't read it. Don't read it.
Is that an insult?
I don't
A
say
lot of
nothing.
people
I mean,
here do have these stickers on their cars and like JDM, yo.
yeah.
Yeah. But no.
Do you realise what it's about?
Yeah. No, I don't know. Well.
You read that?
So it's the
Okay.
equivalent of having a P plate.
Oh yes.
That's what it is. So when you pass your test in Japan,
Yeah.
it's a law. You
You
have to have one of these for 12 months on your car.
Is it?
You have to.
Okay.
Yeah, so one of you two.
Oh, that's definitely you, mate.
Yeah, you gotta stick on.
No, I'll have one as well.
I'll have
Oh,
that one.
cheers, mate. Thank
Cheers,
you.
mate.
No,
Yeah,
that's brilliant.
Excellent.
I bought you some of these as well. It's just from a 7-Eleven in Japan. I can't
nice.
eat them sadly anymore, but
Oh, look
they
at that.
are there.
Oh, nice.
They are nice.
Thanks, mate. No,
Yeah,
appreciate
cheers,
that.
mate.
So, yeah, I mean, coming on to it, what's the food like?
Well, I'm very fussy with food. Very, very fussy. I don't like any fish. Obviously, in Japan,
Yeah, it's fishing.
Yeah, fish.
Well, they're an
Capital, you
island,
know.
yeah. They haven't got
I
an
don't
option,
like,
have they?
any fish. I don't like no vegetable. I don't like no fruits. I don't like much, if I'm honest.
Right.
And yeah, it was perfect. Everyone was saying to me, "You're going to struggle this and that," and that was one thing I was sort of dreading. But absolutely fine.
Have you seen their vending machines?
Well, I am personally.
You
but I've
get
seen-
whatever you want. From
Yeah.
them, literally. Well, I better not. You might get banned if I say something.
No, go on.
Yeah?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, no.
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
you get like vending machines with like dildos in.
Imagine that.
Yeah, you can just hey, honestly,
Yeah.
it's mad. Honestly, yeah, I've got a video on my phone of a vending machine. You've got like vibrators in there, dildos in there, and there's other vending machines where you can buy used underwear. That's actually a thing.
Really?
It's weird, isn't it? That is a weird. They got some weird quirks over there, haven't they?
Go to a vending machine. You could buy a pizza, a curry, anything, absolutely anything.
So
Yeah.
cool. Isn't it?
Man,
And it is, yeah, it's amazing. But yeah, I found, like, say for example, if I go to McDonald's here and I order, say, a Big Mac, I don't want like gherkins or any onions and so on. The amount of times, well, I don't anymore because I don't eat any of that, but the amount of times I used to do that, and then I'd get home and it'd be onions in there, gherkins, and it's like,
Yeah.
you know, in Japan, even though they don't speak English, they never got it wrong once. It was always, it was always spot on. But yeah, it was amazing for Wagyu steaks.
Oh, yeah.
Best steak there, best steak. But no, it's just different.
Because we were having a chat a while ago about it, and you were saying about how sort of clean everything is
Oh
over
my
there.
god, it's ridiculous. Like, it's so clean. It's I found myself a lot of the time walking around just sort of filming the floor just to prove to people here how clean it really is. And if you go out for a random walk at like 2, 3 in the morning, all you're going to really see or you're going to hear cars in the background drifting. That is a real thing.
Right.
And all you will see when it comes to people would be old people with their litter scooper things picking up litter from the floor, and that is what the older generation over there do. I'm talking people like 70 plus years old who will be outside at that time in the morning cleaning up their streets. That's how it is.
The country. It just shows how wrong our priorities are here, really.
And also roadworks over there. You will never ever see any roadworks being done when it's daylight. Never, not anywhere in Japan.
That's what you should do. Right?
Just definitely,
Only at night time.
That's crazy.
That's the only time you don't see roadworks in the UK.
Yeah, but after that we had, which is my dream car, R35 GTR. I've been lucky enough to drive quite a few. One being a very special one over here, but I rented one of them out over there. It was the new 2023, where it's like the facelift, facelift one. Again, just took that round to Daikoku, different up garages, a few tuner garages, HKS, all of that.
Nice. Yeah.
Then after that car, we had, which shocked me, the GR Yaris. So it was the 2025 Gen 2 GR Yaris.
Right.
Best car I've ever driven.
Yeah.
Really?
It's better than the R35.
Really?
Oh God.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
genuinely,
That's
it
worrying because I wasn't average.
No, honestly, it was unbelievable. And it's the right car for what we done that day. So I planned out, it was an 8-hour round trip around a place called Hakone, which is around Mount Fuji, or the initial D Toge Road.
Okay, yeah.
Oh God, that's probably one of the best days of my life.
Yeah,
Literally, halfway up there, we come across this car park, and we saw like, well, wasn't a car park, but that's what I thought it was. Saw loads of smoke coming up from the ground. I'm talking like a massive area of it. We pulled in there, and it was an active volcano.
Yeah.
Literally, and it's just amazing. Just the whole place. It's just amazing.
Mate,
it really is.
So jealous.
My biggest concern is I get over there and I don't want to come home.
that will be the case.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah.
Mate, that was like me when I went to Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't want to come back.
Yeah. If it wasn't for like my family here, my mum, who sadly is very poorly, if it wasn't, I would really consider, if it was something I could afford, to move over there. Like, genuinely, I would.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah. Honestly, it's the language barrier. That's a thing.
Yeah.
But you've got to translate it on your phones now.
Yeah.
I think even the new Apple AirPods or whatever, if you speaking to somebody that's also got the new ones in, you can talk to them in English and it will come through to them in Japanese, and they can speak to me in Japanese and it will come through in English to me.
Oh, okay.
It's like instant translate sort of thing. So
That's crazy.
you can get around that. easy.
Right, over in Japan, did you drink any drifting?
I didn't personally, but I went out in a D1 drift car.
Nice.
So we were there for round 1 of the D1 GP.
Oh, nice.
That was obviously phenomenal.
Yeah.
And the half-time part, I went out in a S13. It was a SR22. I can't remember what it was. I think it was about 800 brake. I went out in that. That was.
What track was that?
It's called Okubuki. It's called.
Okay.
So it's completely out. If you were to drive there from Tokyo, it would probably take you a good part of 10 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a matter of we got a bullet train from Tokyo, which is the train that goes 200 plus mile an hour.
Yeah.
Easily.
See, that'd be an experience in itself, right?
Oh, it's amazing, yeah. So we took that to Osaka, I think it was, and we had an Airbnb about an hour's drive from Osaka. And then it was about, the track was about hour and a half drive from there. It was literally in the middle of the sticks.
Nice.
You know, we were the only foreigners in that whole area, if I'm honest, which
Crazy.
quite cool. But yeah, we went out in a drift car like that. I done a lot of drift karting over there, and I actually got my drift karting license as well.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, check you out.
That was amazing. That was really good. It's just a little indoor track basically, and it's just these go-karts, but they're set up for drifting basically.
Nice.
And it was me and my nephew. Everyone else in obviously Japanese. The majority of people, old men.
Really?
I'm talking, 50 plus. old
There
men.
they are. That's nuts.
I had one come up to me, and he was like, he couldn't speak much English. He was like, you drifto, and I'm like, yeah. And he was like, oh, show me. And I'm like, what does he want to see? But yeah, we started talking as best we could with each other, sort of thing. And what he was trying to say is, are you a professional drifter outside of this?
Okay.
I was like, no, I wish I was, but no. And he was like, if there was a translator, we had basically explained it thingy. And all the lines, he was like, yes, that's like professional drifter lines and all this. And I thought, right, next time when he's out on track, when I get in my cart, and I'm literally going to be banging his door all the way along, like, all the way down the track, we were just sideways and so on. And then, after that, we had, I had one of the staff members in there said, do I want to do my my drift license with them? And I was like, I thought, that's cool, but I don't need that. Like, I'm just here on holiday, And they were like, no, you could come on like a Thursday or something and you can compete over here and all that. And I was like, I'm going home sadly, and all this. And I thought, actually, I'm just going to do it. It's cool. It's
an achievement as well.
And they actually gave me a little license card.
Oh, fair play.
With my picture and all on it and so on. It's quite cool.
Yeah, that's it. It's a bit of memorabilia, isn't it?
We also done, you've probably seen it on YouTube videos. They call it Mario Karts on the roads of Tokyo. So they actually have go-karts.
Yeah, I've seen it.
On even on the highways.
Yeah.
Go-karts.
I've seen it, yeah.
How that's legal, I have no idea. Like, I have no idea.
I've seen videos. It looks absolutely mental.
It's amazing. It's one of the most fun things I actually did there. You think you're on a go-kart, you have like a lorry here, bus there, lorry there, and bus there, and you're in the middle of everything.
Yeah.
And you can actually go on the highway with it, which is their equipment, their motorway.
In a go-kart.
Yeah. They go about,
that's going to be scary, man. That's going to be
about 60 mile an hour.
Yeah.
You don't have no helmet, nothing. So while you're on it, you're thinking, how the fuck is this legal? Like, but my God, is it fun?
Oh, yeah.
But the actual Japanese people, the residents over there, they hate it.
Yeah.
It's a tourist thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can imagine if that was over here and you've got a bunch of like foreigners on go-karts, probably on their phones while driving.
I don't blame them in that sense. Like, I
do get why they don't like it, but it's cool as a
They've got drift carts over there as well, haven't they?
Drift carts.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's
They-
what
they
I
are
done.
cool.
Yeah. Oh, amazing.
Seen videos there.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Amazing. Yeah. I don't know what they haven't got over there.
So we, I remember us having a chat before about it, and you were saying about their equivalent to Airbnbs, and they're very much different to what we have over here.
Yeah, well, they can be. We were lucky, to be fair. The ones that, I mean, I had two. Oh, how many Airbnbs? Two Airbnbs, I think. One in the sticks near where that drifting event was that I said about, and that was like it was a massive detached house. It had its own driveway, which is rare in Japan. Massive garden, lit up garden, and all of this. It was so nice, and it was so cheap because of where it was. Out in the sticks, it was about £40 a night.
Yeah.
And it was you could have probably 7-8 of you there easily. The other one I had was in a place called Asakusa, which is from like the center of Tokyo, it's probably like 20-minute drive. And that was more of like a built-up house, like say what you get on Barton Street here.
Right.
That
Okay.
sort of house, but obviously it's a lot cleaner.
Yeah.
And their toilets are amazing. They have lots of buttons on their toilets.
Heated seats.
Yeah, heated seats. There's a music button on the toilets, right? And you push that. I thought, what music's going to come out of here then? You know when you flush the toilet, you've got the water, the noise of the flush, basically. It's a continuous noise of that until you turn it off. And I was like, I don't understand what this isn't music. And the reason for that is Japanese people are very shy when it comes to having a number two.
Right.
And the whole plop sound, they're not a fan of. Well, nobody is, but you have that noise on and nobody can hear you do a number two.
Oh, okay. So it's just like a noise cancellation sort of thing.
Basically.
Yeah.
Heated seats. You don't need toilet roll. A bidet.
Yeah.
Oh, they're amazing. I did once do wrong button. I did the female one. I didn't come at the front.
Brilliant.
That's class.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
So how did you find sort of getting around? Because obviously you said about the language barrier. Was it any major issues getting about at all?
I personally found it really easy. I think we had cars most of the time. In between that, it was like trains, like tubes, like the London Underground, but it's way better over in Japan. It's by the second, nothing is late at all. And obviously it is all in Japanese, but next to the Japanese writing, there will be like two English letters, like say JY, and then a number. And all you've got to look at is match that up with whatever's on your sat nav. So you can ignore the Japanese writing, obviously, because you're not taking any notice of that. You just look at them.
It's almost like postcodes then, is it? Their equivalent sort of thing as a postcode?
Basically. But it was easy to get around.
Okay.
What's the traffic like? Driving out there.
Tokyo, it's busy, obviously, Tokyo, but it's always sort of moving traffic sort of thing. Like, but if you go to London, you'd just be sat there. You know, if I lived in London, there's no way I would have a car, I don't think. But I would, but not to drive around London. You know, it would be purely public transport. But over there, it's obviously it gets busy in Tokyo, but I don't mind next to 4 cars.
Yeah, that's it.
It really is. Like you see, it's very rare you be out on the road, and if you don't see, obviously you see JDM cars, they all are JDM, but it's very rare if you're out there for 20 minutes on the road, you will see a JDM classic, legend car, you know, as we call it, whether it's GTR, Supra, Sylvia, whatever. You'll see something every 10-20 minutes, always, no matter what the weather. It really is like that.
You might even see a few RX-8s, mate.
Quite a few white ones actually.
Oh, there you go. See,
the white, they like their white cars over there, don't they?
Same with the EP3s. I think. I might be wrong, but I don't think they done white EP3s over here. But
no, they didn't.
All the white ones are Japanese. That's when you know it's a Japanese vehicle. Is that right? I think.
I think
I think you are.
there's something to do with. I remember talking to I can't. It might have been Nathan about it, and they said it's a very lucky color.
Okay.
So that's
Yeah.
why a lot of them are white because
Maybe.
they consider it lucky.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe.
And they're quite a superstitious bunch of Japanese
Yeah.
when it comes to stuff like that. Like their number plates and stuff, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. I don't know how they all work, to be fair, because they all look the same. Like, if you see an R35, it's going to have a number plate that says ... 35.
Yeah.
If you see another 35, it's going to be ... 35. You see an R7, it'd be ... 7. And
Yeah.
they're all like the same.
Yeah.
It's to do with the Japanese lettering above,
Right, okay.
like a little bit like this.
Yeah.
It'd be down to that, which determines what the plate is, I guess.
I mean, if I ever went to Japan, I would want to go to DC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the one place I didn't go.
Yeah, I'd love
I
to go
didn't
there.
go the first time.
It's legendary, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'd love to go
In
there.
fact,
Is that the one with the hump in the track?
It
Yeah.
was. They've not got that number.
Have they not
Yeah,
got
they
it?
got
anymore?
destroyed in the
This
earthquake.
is a real cool story, right? So the first time I went to Japan, not recently, it was me and my cousin. This was, and I was at Daikoku, and at the time I was like mad into my photography, what pics. So I had my big camera there, and I had this JZX 100 come park right in front of me. It was absolutely battered. Like, it had maybe one headlight in, one rear light, the windscreen, windows all smashed, and yeah, it was on the road driving.
Proper
like
missile
that.
then.
Mm.
Yeah.
The roof was half caved in and all like crinkled up and so on. Anyway, this guy come up to me, and his English was very good. And he was talking, and he's like, Are you American? Because they assume I'm American,
yeah.
or
Yeah.
like white English American,
Yeah.
are American. And I was like, no, I'm English. And he's like, oh, he loved it. He loved the fact I was English. And we were talking, it must have been for about 20, 30 minutes. And he said to me, he was like, what are you doing tomorrow? This was on a Friday. And he's like, what are you doing tomorrow? And I said, we're going to Ibisu, which is about a 4-hour drive away from Tokyo.
Yeah.
And he was like, no. He said, don't go there. There'll be nothing on tomorrow. And I was like, shit.
Yeah.
And he was like, instead, he said, come to Fuji Speedway, which is about an hour and a half from Tokyo. He said, come there because me and my boys have rented out the track there. I was like, what? He said, yeah, we've rented it out. He said, just come along with us. And I was like, okay, really? And he was like, yeah. And anyway, then he said to me, he was like, right, I've got to go now. I'm going to go and meet my boys. He said, go up those steps over there. So in Daikoku, there's a big car park.
Right.
You've got a row of shops at the bottom, and then you've got, in between the shops, there's a row of steps. The stairs, shall I say? Go up the stairs, and then there's like a brick wall. And you look over the wall, and you can see main road, basically. And I wasn't aware at the time, that's where all the drifters drift, and everyone watched over the wall.
All right.
And he was like, I'm going to go meet my boys. Go up those stairs in about an hour. You'll see us out there drifting and so on. Oh, okay. And then he said to me, he said, you want to jump in? He was like, go and get my boys. Jump in. And I was like, not my nephew, not my cousin, sorry, a Japanese stranger here. Like, he could be taking me anywhere, but I was
Yeah.
okay, why not? Done that, and mate, every single corner, everywhere we went, he was sideways in that car.
Yeah.
And then met up with loads of them and so on, and then got back probably about an hour later. Anyway, the following day, me and my cousin went to Fuji Speedway, and then out on track with him all day.
That's
so
so
good.
So
that's
Fuji's the
cool.
one they did the time attack on, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they've
Yeah.
also got they got about 4 or 5 different tracks there. It was the specific drift track that they've got there.
Okay.
Yeah, and that was that.
Mate, that's
cool.
awesome.
And
That's
the
awesome.
crazy thing about that is you heard of a YouTuber called Samit.
Yeah.
He's the biggest Japanese
Yeah,
YouTuber. So it must have been about a year and a half ago now. I was watching one of Samit's videos, and he was with this Japanese guy. And I was like, oh, yeah, I recognise him. And his name's Rohab.
Right. Yeah, obviously, yeah.
Right, so I wasn't aware who Rohab was at the time. But that's the guy that I was with in Japan.
Is it? Mate, that's nuts.
Honestly,
That's crazy.
mental. So yeah, I used to speak to Mohawk
Fair play.
on Instagram quite often. But yeah, it's just what it's like. It's
Fair
like a
play.
small world, you know. Crazy.
Yeah, mate, seriously. Yeah,
But that was amazing.
yeah, just to experience what you've done is, yeah, mate, it needs to be done.
Yeah.
It does.
Put it into perspective, like which I missed out just then. You know, I said his roof was all caved in.
Yeah.
I asked him about that at the time before I went out with him, and he said, "Yeah, I've been at Ibisu today," and he said, "I flipped the car a couple of times." And, yeah, he flipped it a couple of
That's
times,
crazy.
and he had just come back from a 4-hour drive from there to Daikoku with the car in that condition, and it's fine.
If it drives, it's fine.
Yeah, that's it.
It's just different. It's
Yeah.
different over there.
But like, yeah, as I said, mate, to experience what you've done is just like, yeah,
Yeah, I
mate,
feel lucky.
Just, yeah,
that I've done all that. You know,
it's got to be done. I mean, I know I shouldn't ask it, but I need to ask it. What is like the cost of getting there?
how much do you think? Let's see. Let's see you two. I think I've mentioned it today.
Yeah, I'll keep at this because you've already mentioned it.
Yeah,
Today.
so I'm
Yeah.
talking about the flight. So I'll tell you the cost of the flights.
Yeah.
Right. So when me and my nephew went recently, we paid a ridiculous price for the flight. It was £1,700 per turn.
That's because you stop at the door, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
1,700. You can now go if you go direct. It will cost you return about 930.
Yeah.
If you go with China Eastern, you can get a return for 430.
No, we're going.
That's mad price,
We're
isn't
going.
it?
Yeah, so
That's a mad
I
price, isn't it?
as well. No?
no, you don't need that.
Yeah.
You're not going for long enough.
We're going.
Yeah?
We're going. Yeah, we're
Yeah, the
going.
best bit, yeah? Keep that.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, so ignore the price of the flights because that can be any price.
Yeah.
You've got,
Yeah,
you know,
what level?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's doing what you want now.
Yeah.
So ignore that. So have a guess for the price for the. I was there for what 16 days. Rented out R35 for 24 hours. Evo 48 hours. The Yaris 48 hours. Airbnbs I stayed in. Well, yeah, 15 nights, should I say?
Yeah.
All the food, everything I done.
Oh,
Fuel, I'll tell you what is a big cost over there. It's the toll roads.
Right, okay.
Like you can go out for a drive for a 2-hour drive at night.
Yeah.
And you in our money, quite easily you can spend 90 quid on tolls.
Is it?
Yeah.
Just on the toll road,
Just
just,
on
getting
toll.
through the roads.
So we need
They're good fun
spend
though.
money. Yeah.
They're just random on motorways over there, and they've got these little barriers that lift up. You can get something in your car called an ETC card. A lot of our cards, well, you start it up. And it's
I've
like,
got it, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
I've got it, yeah.
so that's an
Yeah.
ETC card reader. So if you're in Japan, you can buy, like, say, a direct debit thing on your card that goes into the reader. And when you arrive at one of these toll gates, they sense if your car has got a toll reader in there or not. And if it has, the gates will just open up. You don't need to stop and pay nothing.
Yeah.
And then you get
That's cool.
yeah, then you get at the end of the month the bill, basically. But the fun thing with them is those gates don't open up until you are literally this close to them. So what a lot of people do, which you'll see on YouTube, foot to the floor, 150 mile an hour, you are not hitting that gate. It's that quick. You will never, ever catch that gate.
Really?
So the amount of times I had my foot to the
Mate.
floor in a rental car with the gate down when I was like this close to it, and like, you know, I just done it. You know, it's fun. But every time it's automatic, I'd slam my foot on the brake every single time.
Yeah.
Because it's automatic, isn't it?
That's
You just
it.
think it's
Yeah.
fun.
I'm going to hit this, yeah.
Yeah, cost
I reckon about £2,000.
about £2,000. What? All the car rentals?
Yeah, everything.
Everything.
This is
Any guesses over there?
I already know. So this is an unfair
Wow.
You
competition.
gotta think
Airbnbs.
everything we done. You
The
got
food,
you gotta think 15
go
nights.
karting.
I'd say about 2 or 3 grand. Probably.
Ash.
I'd say though.
All done. You got it spot on.
Yeah.
2.5 to 3. It was.
Wow, that was it.
When you
That's
think,
Cheap, mate.
Yeah.
when you think, oh, I done a lot that time.
Yeah.
I think I come back with a little bit as well, actually. So
Yeah.
and yeah, I've done a lot, and it all depends on, like I said, what you wanna eat.
do, yeah.
You can go to McDonald's every day. Obviously, I've done a lot of like Wagyu steaks and quite expensive meals.
I mean, you got experience
and you pick some pretty
decent
cars to rent out.
Yeah.
So you could probably
But
scale that down if you
it's-
really wanted to.
Yeah, I mean,
But-
you go somewhere like that, you got to try that decent food.
Of course you have, yeah. You got to do it. You do it
have to
right.
do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like if somebody used to go to Pakistan, you should try, eat in a top class restaurant and stuff like that. But I think over in Pakistan, it's still cheaper than Japan. In some aspects,
I still think I'd rather go to Japan though, mate. I've got to be honest.
It's been the thing I've wanted to do.
There was like 35 of us went to Pizza Hut right over there, and it works out to be 45 quid for all of us.
I mean, the thing is, we're all JDM guys here.
Yeah,
we've all got
exactly,
Jack
yeah.
cars. So it's one of those things,
Yeah.
it's like, you just want to go.
It's so much cheaper over there with the things that we're into. So obviously the cars are cheaper.
Yeah.
The fuel is so much cheaper, and it's better fuel. They have for the rental performance cars, it's got to get the yellow fuel,
Right.
which I think is 103 or 104 octane,
That's
something
high.
like that.
That's very high. We don't get that.
Yeah, something like that. And I know when we topped the R35 up in English money, just under £40 from empty.
It cost me more than time I see
Yeah.
free at.
That's what his cars are.
Yeah.
Mate, well, I'd say, that's 86 quid.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
86 quid.
It's
every time.
annoying, isn't it? It's annoying
I
when
can
it's
remember
like
with my RX-7 when I had that must have been a good part of 6 years ago or 7 maybe. And obviously the fuel was a bit cheaper there. Well, a lot cheaper than now, I think. And then that cost me 120 quid to fill up, and I'd be lucky to get.
Well, my RX-7 was £100 a week. I used to spend on fuel.
Yeah, I don't miss that. That's the
Yeah.
one thing with the Sylvia. It is very good on fuel.
Oh, one of my-
It's really good.
My S13 was good on fuel.
Yeah.
Real good on fuel, yeah.
I've never owned a Jack car that's been good on fuel. Ever.
Scooters, they're not great.
Never.
I'll tell you, right, the Toyota Corolla I had, the GTI, Mark 1, that was good on fuel. My, the RX-7 was shit. The S13 was good on fuel. I had an Aventus, that was good on fuel.
Well, yeah, it's a taxi, mate. What would you expect?
2 litre diesel
Yeah.
as well. Even normal petrol 1.3 Toyota Corolla was cheap to run. I would say, because I had a straight diesel 1.8 Escort on a G
Oh,
range,
cool. Okay.
right,
Yeah.
years ago. And my Corolla 1.3 was even cheaper than that to run.
We're just getting nailed left, right, and centre. That's what it is nowadays,
Yeah.
aren't we? However way they can eat money, out of us, they're doing it.
with the
It's
RX,
just
if I fill it
unfortunate.
up and I do loads of short journey, obviously it's going to use more fuel, right? But on a long journey, I mean, that weekend when I took it to Redditch, right, on that tank of fuel, I've done over 200 miles.
Right.
Right,
Yeah.
but look,
Yeah.
over trips, I've done 155 miles. I'm about to fill it up again.
Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah. No, the 15's good.
Yeah.
It's good on fuel. That's why I went back to another.
SR20.
Yeah.
Is it black or red top in yours?
The black
Black top.
Yeah.
So the better one.
bent. Yeah. Although the straight cam one of the best single ones, it revs higher, and
Yeah,
I think 13s have them, don't they?
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
they
the C18.
used to.
It's supposed to.
Yeah.
No one doesn't.
Oh, do they? Oh.
is it one
2J.
2J?
Oh, I'm not jealous.
Yeah. No, don't get me started on this.
The standard S13 is CA18 now. The
Yeah,
standard
CA18.
13. Yeah, that's what mine had. Like, you know, and that
I
was
think
a great engine.
the PS13s had SRs, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if they had the straight cam or the bent cam like the 15s.
I can't remember.
Probably
mate.
the straight.
Long time
I
since I worked on one of those.
How much power is your black one running?
Oh, it's not ridiculous. It's like I don't know exactly, but going from other cars I've had, I would say about 350.
Yeah.
But
Plenty left around there, isn't it?
it goes really well at that.
It does go well. I will vouch for that. It goes very well.
I need to go out this thing because I
Yeah,
didn't do
no,
it.
it does really well. for
Oh,
that power.
wow,
It's,
doesn't it?
Yeah, it was obviously built in Japan. It was a drift car in Japan,
Oh,
and
okay.
it's still set up with the two-way diff and
Yeah.
well, exactly how it worked in Japan. The way it's set up. Apart from, I've changed the coilovers. Well, I didn't change them, but coilovers have been done and air cuts because it's so low.
Right.
You have to have them to get all
Yeah.
the speed bumps. But yeah, compared to like say the white one I had, that was running high boost as well, the higher boost than the black one, and the black one definitely pulls more.
Yeah.
That white one had been messed about with a lot though, hasn't it? I noticed that working on it as well.
It did, yeah.
A
It
lot
did.
of people have had a lot of hands in that thing.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, this.
Especially the wiring.
I mean,
It was the boost pipes for me. It was always a bit. They were a bit
it
iffy, weren't
was.
they?
that's the thing. When
Pretty
you
much all
buy
over the
a
place.
pre-built car, you don't know what's been done to it. If I do 100%, do you? So like
No,
that's
but then you try finding an S15 at and play with.
yeah, exactly.
They all
Well,
have.
that's
Same
the
with
reason-
Scubas, isn't it?
Yeah.
They've all been messed
Yeah,
up.
That's the
Played
reason
with.
I've really gone for this black one.
Mm.
The white one I had, obviously, as you can see in the pictures, I did crash it, thinking I was DK the night before my birthday, and I went to pick my nephew up, and on my way back with him, I hit oil.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
oil, yeah, oil,
I hit oil. That's
Yeah.
what it was.
yeah.
And it went off the roundabout up the curb into lamppost. Basically, that's what happened with that. And then after that, it sort of got turned into, I would say, probably pretty big time show car. I'd say.
Yeah.
To be
Yeah,
fair, it
yeah,
was,
I remember. Yeah.
yeah, the exterior of it was like, oh, it won first place at Waxstock. Have you heard of that?
No, I haven't.
There it is. Oh, I just missed it.
It's a World Detailing Showdown. It's called.
Okay.
So it's got pristine cars in there, like with mirrors underneath and
Yeah.
so on, like Cosworths and
Well, okay.
it's very good. But it's all about detailing, basically.
Right.
I had my mate Gloss Gloss Detailing.
So
Nigel.
Lee.
Nigel, his name
Gloss
is.
Detailing. Oh, okay. I've not
Really,
Lee.
he's very good.
Yeah.
He's like cleaned the car and so on beforehand, and yeah, at the end of the day, they were doing the awards. And well, actually, I turned up that day. I was in the public car park. I had a quick walk around, and I went back to the car, and there was people in high visors around it. Oh, somebody banged it or something. And then they were like, "Is this your car?" And I was like, "Yeah." And they were like, "What's it doing outside?" It was like pissing down with rain and so on. And I was like, "Well, I'm just coming public. I didn't even know how to enter
Yeah.
a car." And I said, "It's not like one of them cars and that." And they were like, "No, get this car inside now," and all this. And I was like, "Fuck." Okay. So I drove in. It's probably like 11 o'clock, so it was open to the public as well. It was all set up in there. And like I said, all the cars there had like bloody mirrors underneath. And I was like, oh, what am I doing here on a place? And my car was soaking wet, and so I quickly dried it and so on. And then come the awards, it got first place. I don't know how.
Brilliant.
That's great.
That must have put some noses
Yeah,
out of
that's
that
it,
day. You imagine.
Partying there all day long and
I don't know
everything.
how that happened, but
Yeah.
that was good feeling.
I mean, they're actually
That must be-
that
That must be a proud feeling
It
to
was.
win something like that.
Yeah, I
It was
mean,
a good
yeah.
feeling.
Considering your car wasn't actually in the show.
Yeah, no,
You know
that
what I
was
mean?
good.
And they
Yeah,
invite you in.
Yeah, the black one it looks really, really clean. It is underneath. It needs painting, if I'm honest. I do need to get it painted. I'm just very fussy, I guess. But underneath it is literally not a speck of rust absolutely anywhere, which is what I wanted. That's why I went
Yeah.
for this one.
Yeah.
It's shallow.
So I think you imported it yourself.
No,
No?
it was a girl over in the, where was she? Oh, Fairford.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was
Not far, then.
no, it was about 1 o'clock in the morning. I went to on eBay and I saw it on there. And I was like, "Oh, that's nice." And it was like, but it wasn't nice because it had these big max power side skirts, with
Oh, yeah,
twisty
okay.
things, and
Yeah.
really high, jacked up, but it was a good price. And I messaged her, and then the following day, me and Miles, not Miles Junior, Miles'
Miles
dad,
Senior.
Miles,
Oh, yeah.
he needs to come on here, by the way.
Yes,
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah.
He's had,
Both of them do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's got some very nice cars
Yes.
right now. Very nice. Yeah, get them both on here.
That'd be a good one.
Yeah.
Because they're both funny guys as
Yeah.
well. They both, yeah.
That's it.
So yeah, me and Mars went to look at it, and the girl that owned it, she took me out in the car. She couldn't drive it at all. Couldn't change gear.
Oh, God.
She's probably gonna maybe watch this as well. Oh, well. I think she follows me still, but yeah, nice girl. But she said she's had it for a couple of months. It just scared the shit out of her. Really, she said it's a dream car, but she just
Yeah.
wasn't suited
No.
to it.
So-
yeah, so some people aren't.
That's
Some
it,
people
yeah.
just aren't, are they?
They buy a dream car, and
It's-
the next minute
yeah.
they're like, nah, it's not for me.
Well,
Like,
that's,
you know,
yeah.
Never meet hero
That's
sort of
it,
thing,
yeah.
isn't it?
But that's why-
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I had the RX-7. 'Cause that to me was a dream car.
See, my RX-8 is one of my dream cars.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, so it was the white 15 I had, sold that because I wanted the RX-7. Got that, and I was like, oh, I miss my S15 so much. I should not have sold it. So then the RX-7 went, a raffle company bought it.
okay.
And that was very interesting. That was a raffle company bought it, and then I bought an EP3 actually.
I
And then-
remember that because I came round to Mars Senior's house to do. You were stuck on something. I can't remember if it was side skirts or something daft like that, wasn't it? That was ages ago, wasn't it? And I come round to Mars Senior's house to give you guys a hand.
Oh yes, I remember you
Yeah.
in the corner.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
I remember. Yeah. No, I that car. I think the EP3. I missed that.
Mm.
That was some car. I know it's only an EP3, but no, it was. That is some car. You just get in it,
Enjoy
not
it.
give a shit.
Yeah.
Go to Asda in it. Don't care where you park. You can't. You can do that in the Silvia, and I have done that in the Silvia, but you almost want to quickly
Yeah.
get back out to the car.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Whereas the
I know what you
Silvia,
mean.
You just get in it. And
Yeah.
you don't even need to wait for it to warm up.
No, just
Just
go.
boot the shit into it, and it doesn't break either. Just limiter bash it. Oh, it's good fun.
Yeah.
That's a good car. Very
Yeah,
good
talk
car.
to us about this raffle anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, I had the car at sale, and I had 7 Days Performance, a very well known raffle company.
Yeah.
One of the biggest, I think.
So I've seen I've seen adverts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's Ross, one of the two guys that own it. He messaged me about it, and he came, had a look at the car. I took him up the road and so on. He's like, "Yeah, definitely want this." So they took it, and then they put it up on their raffle. What was it on their site? They had about, I can't remember what it was, 40,000 tickets or something like that. Something like 30,000, I think it was. I think it was $199 each.
Yeah.
And within 2 days, it was completely sold out.
You know.
Yeah.
Obviously, I bought a lot of tickets, thinking, yes, I can
Yeah,
win
Get my
that.
car back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a lot of mates that also bought tickets, thinking, oh, they want to win it as well, obviously. Obviously, I didn't win it back. Somebody up in Scotland won it, but not just in Scotland. He was at the very, very north, top end of Scotland.
Yeah.
The wrong place you want to jack
Yeah. So he then started messaging me because obviously he knew me from Instagram, I guess. And he was like, "I've just won your car." I'm like, oh, so jealous right now. I was like, "How much did you pay for it then?" I can't remember exactly what he said, but I think it come to £10 in tickets, so 5 tickets.
Yeah.
And he also clicked opt in on the cash. So not only did he win the car, he won $2,000 in cash as well. So
Yeah.
technically, he got the car for, oh yeah.
Well, I paid for sure.
Yeah,
It was
exactly.
insurance
Yeah,
for
yeah,
it, so, wasn't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
And he messaged me and he was like, "Yeah, I'm going to go pick it up." I think the raffle company, they're based in Norfolk, something like that. Which again is like a bloody day's drive
Yeah,
to
that's it, yeah.
Scotland. And he's like, "Yeah, I'm going to go there, pick it up, and drive it back home." And I'm like,
I wouldn't.
that's like a long drive in that
Yeah.
car.
Yeah.
Bear in mind, it had like a roll cage and everything. It's stripped out. It wasn't an everyday car. It was not a comfortable car for the
Yeah.
start.
It's not a car you want to do a day's driving.
No.
God, no way.
Mm.
It stunk of fuel. That was nice, but after a while, it wasn't nice.
Yeah.
It was too much.
Headaches and all that, like
Too much.
blurry vision.
And I was saying to him, I was like, "You don't want to drive it that distance," and he just didn't understand it. He said to me, "Oh, is there something wrong with it or something?" And I'm like, "No." I was like, "You just don't want to do it. It's not a nice car to drive that distance." And he took it all the wrong way, thinking, "Oh, this is a dodgy car. It's not a good car. It's not
Yeah.
going to make it." And I said, then I asked him, like, "Whereabouts actually are you?" And I was like, "Do you know how much for fuel that's going to cost you?" And he's like, "No." And I'm like, he said, "Oh, no, that's what he said." He said, "I'm hoping I'll fill it up and I'll get back home."
No.
Honestly,
No.
I said to him, like,
Hey, look if you get to Newcastle.
Yeah, that's it.
I said, "I'm absolutely honest with you. You're probably looking at about 4 or 5 full tanks, like,
Yeah.
honestly." And I said, "You're going to want a hotel stop as well at some point because you're not going to want to do it all in one."
Yeah.
And he just didn't get it. And then I went on asking him questions, and I was like, what sort of cars have you got then, or what have you had? And he was like, well, my quickest car I've got is the car I've got now, and it was some Skoda.
Fabio VRS?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Something like that.
God, so that's
And
getting put around a tree then.
He said, I said to him, babe, what sort of power was that? And he said something like 250 or 260, something like that. I was like, this is very different to that, basically. And basically, that was that. And then he said to me, I might actually arrange a trailer to go and pick it up. And I was like, good idea.
Probably a wise
Yeah,
move.
yeah,
Wow.
that
Just
is a
in
good-
as many are saving.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Just do it.
Yeah.
And then I didn't hear nothing from him. I messaged him probably a week or so later, how you get on with the car. He was like, I sold it. I was like, oh. He said, I said, what did you think of it though? He said, I didn't go and see it. Somebody offered me money for them to go and pick it up straight from the raffle company. And I'm like, oh, okay. And I was like, how much you sell it for? Oh, what was it? I think he said like, it was low.
Was it?
Yeah, like under 10.
Oh, that's painful. That's painful
No, but
for a
I
bill
said
rack.
to him, that's ridiculous, but he said it's free money. It's quick sale. I didn't even need to deal with it. It was
Yeah.
I
just-
suppose, yeah.
Some person had a bargain buy.
Yeah.
so he,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
sold it, and then he went off to Thailand, I think, for like 12 months. With that money. Something like that, but
That's another place I want to go to, Thailand.
Is that?
maybe.
Yeah, yeah.
No. God's on his
They
tree.
have pigs over there as well, man.
God's on his tree. I want to go there for fishing.
Mate, I'm not even going to talk to you right now.
wanna
I
go
couldn't think of
fishing.
anything more boring than fishing. Actually, no, Taylor, golf.
I used to play golf.
Churchill summed up golf. Golf is a brilliant way to ruin a good walk.
golf is good. Right. If you play it right, it is good. Right?
Is it?
Yeah. I used to play it all the time.
I think I just missed the ball.
Yeah, I'm no good at it.
I used to play well.
I imagine I'd be like Happy Gilmore, but not the skill, just the anger levels.
I used to play in rubber like this, mate.
What is good is that new paddle everyone's playing.
Is
I
it?
heard about that.
Yeah.
Good fun.
Is
yeah,
it?
Yeah, I heard about
like
it.
it actually really is good fun. Yeah, I've never been one that's into things like that, but
It's like that.
it's really good.
They've
It's
got
good
one
fun.
of Gloucester Keys.
Where Toys R Us used to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really good. It is
Yeah.
actually really good. Yeah.
So we should really get onto that, mate, because I haven't seen you for a while, and you're literally like half the man you used
I
to
have
be.
changed a bit.
Yeah. So talk us through that, mate.
Well, when I was in Japan in May, so how many months ago was that? Was that six months?
Yeah, yeah.
Something like that, isn't it? I probably weighed then about 19 stone. Whereas now I'm the high 13s.
Mate, you're lower than me.
No, you're doing well.
I still want to go a bit more yet. No, what started that? In June I started. I wasn't feeling very good, if I'm honest. And then July I really wasn't feeling good. And I'm one that avoids hospitals or anything of the sort to do with
Yeah.
medical things to do with myself. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Shit scared of it. I'm.
Do you feel that's? I mean, I hope you don't mind me talking about this. Do you feel that's partly due because of your mum? Because I got the same
No, I
feeling
don't
with
think it is,
with regards to my
because-
mum going
yeah.
through years of dialysis and kidney
Yeah.
transplant.
No,
It puts me off going.
when it comes to like being there for my mum, because obviously she's got COPD and emphysema, so lung disease, which
My mum had
horrendous, yeah, horrendous, horrible, yeah.
Passed away from.
When it comes to dealing with it for my mum, I'm really good. I'm really strong with it, so I got to be for my mum,
Yeah.
and I am. I deal with that really well. I always try my best to be. It's hard to, but always try and be positive towards her, things like that, and that's how it is,
Yeah.
But when it comes to anything medical for myself, different. I think the worst. I'm shit scared. Literally. I'm
Yeah, you know what I mean? I'm a
petrified.
diabetic and I've been.
Wow. Yeah.
I used to skip appointments all the time.
Wow.
and stuff
Stuff
like
hear
that.
about that. So, where this is going, in 2017, I was diagnosed with type 2
Right, okay.
diabetes. And because I felt fine, the reason I got tested at the time was I had a cough and it was just lingering on for months and months and months.
Yeah.
And blood test come back, I'm type 2 diabetic. Anyway, I ignored it up until June this year. I ate anything that I wanted to eat.
Yeah.
Any medication I was supposed to be on, didn't take. I just went by a normal life, you know,
Yeah.
because I felt okay.
Yeah.
But then, I had all this weird thing going on in June, July. Started off in my head, I had weird things going on in my head, basically. But then they started testing me for things like, I had a brain scan for like tumours and all of this. And obviously I was shit scared.
Yeah.
The reason I wouldn't have went in, but
Yeah. That's it.
it got to the stage where I had my mum going pretty mad at me, saying I'm making her, stress
Yeah.
and all this, and you need to go to the hospital. She basically forced me to go, and I just I'll just fucking go. So I've done all that. Thankfully, it will come back fine. And then they done obviously blood tests on me. And I didn't. When you go into like A&E first, they ask you if you've got any medical conditions or all that. Obviously, I just said no, I'm fine. Oh, I forgot I was diabetic. And they done blood test. It come back, and they were like, "You're diabetic." I'm like, "Oh, for fuck's sake, yes, I knew this would get brought up." And then they referred me to a GP, basically. And then she went through all my results and so on. And you got a blood test every 3 months you're supposed to have when you're diabetic. A1C, HbA1c or something like that's called. And I think it's under 42 for non-diabetic. Mine come back is 93.
Jeez.
And she was like saying to me how dangerous that level is. Like she showed me a tally.
Right.
Green was good, orange was bad, red was dangerous, And it was past the red.
Sure.
And she was like, "Do you understand about complications with diabetes?" And I was like, "I know what you're saying, yes. Obviously with diabetes, the worry is you can lose limbs, organs can fail, things like that."
Yeah.
So I was like, "Yeah, I know, yes." And she's like, "You're a major, major risk of something like that happening." And then she said, like, if you carry on the next 5 years, one of those two things is very likely going to happen to you. And obviously it just shit me up.
Yeah.
Massively, massively shit me up. And that was then like, I need to sort my life out. So from that, they offered me Mounjaro.
Okay. Yeah.
So I know loads of people that are on it, and I've got nothing against it whatsoever. Like, it works for most people. Well, I think everyone else on it works for, and fair play if that works for them.
Yeah.
But I'm petrified of I'm covered in tattoos, but I am petrified in injections, needles.
Yeah. You're like me.
Not the pain. It's nothing to do with that. It's just petrified.
It's seeing that needle,
yeah. I said to her, I can't do that. I can't do that every week or month or day or whatever it is. And she's like, "Okay, it would be a lot easier for you to do this and that." And I'm like, "I'm not doing it." I said, "I'm going to do it myself and I'll prove to you that I'll do it." So that was it. I changed my life, joined the gym, 2 gyms. I got a personal trainer. That's that really. And sorted my eating out.
You're looking great for it, to be fair. Yeah.
I don't eat no veg. No, I've done all this with no veg, no fruits, nothing like that. I get a lot of people saying to me, "How can you go without eating certain things?" You know, I've had a lot of people say, "How can you go without eating cucumber?" I've had a lot of people saying that.
Really?
I've never even liked you. You know, I don't know what that's all about.
With me, I used to be like 24 stone.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So literally, what started making me lose my weight is when my daughter was born. Yeah. And then obviously me and her mum split up, and allegations started and all that stuff, and like stress made me lose weight.
Yeah,
then,
that is a big factor, stress.
Yeah, but then I started eating healthier, and I'd done what kind of boxing.
Okay,
done that twice, and and that helped.
Yeah, massively. Yeah,
and then like you want to lose a couple more pounds. I want to lose a couple more pounds to try and get rid of the overhang.
Yeah.
We're trying to get rid of the overhang is just like
that's the hardest part sometimes, isn't it?
Really lucky with like the doctors have got me recorded as my heaviest at 22.5.
Right.
Now I'm like 13, 10.
Yeah.
But luckily, I've got no like loose skin.
Yeah.
Luckily, which
So you haven't done it too quickly that it's caused issues.
I've been quick.
I've done it too quick.
Yeah.
I mean, it did take me a while.
It's different for everyone.
But like literally, the first bit of going through stress, it just literally dropped off me.
Yeah.
Yeah. The doctors were worried how quick. But I think that's why I've got the overhand, like, you know what I mean? And the loose bits. But like, that can be sorted out over time.
You'll get how you want.
No, mate, you do really well.
Yeah,
Mate.
thank you.
Yeah, no,
Really well.
Yeah.
Fair play to you.
Just got to keep it going. Like I said, I want to lose probably a stone more. And I think next year I might do a bit of bodybuilding training.
Yeah.
I want to get in good shape with it. I'll try, just to get to this level now. It's been, if you said to me a year ago, I would have done all this and be where I am now.
That's it.
Then I would never have believed it.
We've clearly got the motivation there to do it. So,
I miss crisps, chocolate, my cheesy Wotsits. Oh my God,
I miss them.
The last time I had any crisps, I can't. It's June.
Yeah.
I miss stuff like that. Chips. Oh, I miss
so you just cut it all out straight away?
straight away.
Oh, fair play.
Yeah, straight away.
That's perfect. Thing is, giving it stuff like that, it's like giving it smoothing.
Yeah. Well, I feel like, it's been very difficult to have my mum to sort of, not say deal with, but worry about as well. And I feel if it is difficult, I'm not saying it's easy, it really isn't. But I feel if I could do it, if you really, really, really want to do it, anyone can do it.
Yeah.
Sort of thing. Anyone.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
Anyone
Definitely.
could do it. It's just, you got to have that willpower. And, even now, a lot of people, I wish I liked the gym. So many people that go regularly, they love the gym.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I don't enjoy it.
No, I never used to enjoy it when I was in the
I
gym.
don't enjoy it. But it's got to the stage now, I feel a bit weird if I don't.
I think when it comes to stuff like that, you obviously just haven't found your enjoyment. Like I did a lot of kickboxing for a lot of years, and that's what I enjoyed. That's what kept me fit. You haven't found that thing that's you enjoy that doesn't feel like work.
That's right. Yeah.
And that's what you got to find. You got to find that one thing that don't feel like you doing work.
I love going for my walks.
That's what's helped me more than anything. I think.
I mean, one day I've walked from Cheltenham to Stroud.
Really?
Yeah.
Christ.
That's a long walk. I've done Charlton to Gloucester pissed up before, and I was sober by the time I got to Gloucester.
Swindon on Saturday.
Yeah, you should walk there.
I'm working in the morning, so by the time I get there, I'll be finished.
I find that after every meal that I have, I will go for a walk, even if it's a 10-15 minute walk. I always do that. The only time I don't, once a week, I have a cheat meal, which is with Big Miles.
Yeah.
Every Saturday evening, we normally get an Indian every then. Obviously, then I don't. But otherwise, I always go for that 10-minute walk at least.
Yeah.
And
That's what it helps.
So do you go around the resi? Because obviously I did that, right?
You've got the 3 roads. But
Yeah.
just walk in them. I've got a little, a very manly dog. I've just got a Pomeranian.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Teacup Pomeranian. Oh, yeah. No, I'd take her for a little walk around.
See, that's never a good excuse going for a walk.
That's it.
That's something I need to start doing, really,
I want to get a dog, like, you know what I mean? And, there's an excuse to go for walks. Just when me and my missus first got together, we used to go for walks all the time. But now my missus got arthritis in the knee, she's got to go for a partial knee replacement, so she can't walk that far. So, so that's my motivation gone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, literally, I want to get a dog, so it's a motivation, isn't it?
Yeah.
Stay off walks.
The thing is, I've got no kids, and I think the dog it's not a kid. I know that, but it's nice to have a dog there to look after.
It's your little fur baby, innit?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
she's only 8 months old now, so come next year, she'll be old enough. Any car shows I go to, I'm going to have her with me.
Yeah, that's it.
As long as it's not an indoor one.
Yeah.
She can't go,
So I'd love to take Sunny, but she molts somewhat chronic, honestly. That's the biggest problem.
That's the thing.
It's the molting. I'd love to take her to shows.
My miss wants a German Shepherd, but I want a Belgian Shepherd, like, you know what I mean? So we're fighting over that, which one we're going to have, but they molt like anything. Like that wouldn't bother me, like, you know what I mean? So I'll chuck it in the back of the rack, I mean, just fucking,
she's been out in the 15 a couple of times. I took her out on purpose because it pops and bangs quite a lot.
Yeah.
I took her out in that, made sure the windows were down, just to try and get her used to firework noises.
Yeah.
As crazy as it sounds. And come firework night, just gone. I know a lot of dogs.
Yeah, they
She's
hate
scared,
that,
you know, like get quite ill over it as well,
Yeah.
can't they? I actually took her out firework night for a walk where there were fireworks right above us. There's not even flinch.
Fair play.
She got weaned off it by back. So pop backs off the
Definitely.
Next year, right? Next year, our meet, right? Are we going to see the 15?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Are we going to see a dog?
Yeah, of course.
Sweet.
Yeah,
Excellent.
definitely.
There you go.
Definitely. She's been
Done.
to Cafe in the Machine. She'd be at the meets next.
Do you know what? I went round Mike's time, looked at the 15. I felt so bad because I was in full work gear. Right? I don't know what I've been doing. I think I'm doing some plaster, covered in like plasterboard dust. And I'm like, he's like, get in the car. I was like, are you sure about this? I'm looking in the car and I'm like, yeah, no. And he's like, yeah, don't matter, get in the car. Honestly, I'm glad I did because that was epic.
Yeah, so many stuff.
Mate,
Yeah.
that
used, isn't
that
it?
car is an epic car, you know what I
Thank
mean?
you.
So, you know, it's the black on black that says
Yeah,
that as well.
yes,
Yeah.
definitely
Yeah.
the black on black's working
Yeah.
for me.
So,
I
literally,
think one of my favourites with it as well, I think the interior was when I first got it, it did have Void's bucket seats.
right.
They were reclining ones actually. But they would, well, they'd probably be fine for me now. They were big, they were too, I was too big for them.
Yeah.
Now that's
Yeah.
right. Now
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was like digging into my sides and so on. So
Yeah.
yeah, I got rid of them and I got some Recaro, I think they're SR4s or something like that.
Right.
And they've just been retrimmed in black Alcantara white stitch. They
Nice.
just go so well with the car.
Yeah, I bet. Oh,
But yeah, I like it. All black on black.
Will you take it for a spin?
Of course.
Yeah. Excellent.
Maybe have new wheels next year, maybe.
Yeah, we haven't got on to that. Yeah,
Maybe.
what's your plans for
Maybe.
next year for the
Yeah.
car?
I would like new wheels, some big chrome boys. The only thing is with 15s, difficult to get dish. I do like dish if I had bones.
Yeah.
And a 13 and 14, you can get much wider wheels on them than what you actually can on 15.
Right.
Bit of a pain, but I'll have to just try and work out the best I can get. Because I
Yeah.
want to keep it, because it's so clean, I want to keep it standard body. I don't want to cut it, make it wide body.
Yeah.
If it was a little bit rough here and there, then yeah, whatever. But it's
Yeah.
too clean for me to cut it. So I think I'd be stupid to do that. Really.
Yeah, that's
But
it.
I think you should keep the black on black. I
Yeah.
like the
It
black
works,
on
doesn't it?
black.
It does,
Yeah,
doesn't
it does work really
It
well.
does work.
Yeah, when I first got it, my one pet hate about the car was the actual wheels that I want it now. They're Blitz wheels, so they're good wheels. But the fact that there's no concave on them, they're just flat.
Flat.
And
Yeah.
Do you know, I got the same thing with mine. I don't like my wheels that much. I mean, they work for the car
They
and
really
everybody
do
loves
work,
them, but I'm not a
Yeah.
fan. I'd
Yeah.
rather have a nice face
So,
bump.
yeah.
So I'll be looking at wheels as well for mine.
Right.
Yeah, I'll show you the pictures.
Yeah.
What I was looking at.
And no rip speed ones, is it?
No. Team Dynamics.
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah, look at his ribs. There you go. Look at his
All
ribs.
right, show off.
Okay.
Yeah.
No TSW.
Yeah, but they wouldn't work
Yeah,
on a
no.
Scooby, would they?
No, they wouldn't.
yeah, yeah.
What
No.
are you, Scooby?
Rally car with chrome
I
wheels.
mean, it's better. I like Tyler's wheels on his car.
Yes, I like Tyler's wheels in his car. Oh,
His
yeah.
car looks so menacing in the rearview mirror. It does. Really, yeah, it does look menacing. But
So
like-
yeah, we were actually talking about this when we were talking about it. I think it was in the group chat about what we're going to do is for the next meet, we're going to try and plan everybody that's come onto the podcast. We'll get them lined in a row.
yeah, that's it.
So
yeah.
yeah, because I mean, some of the guys we talked like Lee Dealey, you know, you got Andy, you got Chris. Some cool
Yeah,
cars,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
Seriously
Good
cool
mixture.
cars. Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be good. You know, as Dave said, just get you guys lined up.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. Ty's been on twice.
Yeah,
Ty's the only person who's been on twice so far.
bam.
You could bring 2 cars. Bam. Yeah. Bam again. Yeah.
Now, mate.
Thankfully, it's not raining. That's the only thing.
Yeah, that's the biggest problem.
Yeah.
No. I'm hoping the weather's
Be better.
better by that
Yeah.
stage. Yeah.
Should be. I mean, because normally we have a nice March, don't we? Normally.
If not, we'll aim to do the podcast one
Yeah.
for maybe in the summer when everyone's
Yeah.
sort of
Yeah.
when the
Yeah.
weather's a bit
And
better.
then we do like a podcast there. Actually,
Yeah,
as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we've got time. If we've
I
got-
have
if we've
taken
got time
it out in
to.
the rain quite a bit, if I'm honest, but it's just not enjoyable.
Yeah.
You cannot. You tap the accelerator and you're like spinning, and you know a lot of people are like that don't know these cars.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, surely that's more fun. And I was like, you don't need it to be
No.
wet to speed
No,
it up.
no.
Constantly on guard, ain't you?
See, I'm
Yeah.
always on. Even though the RX ain't got no turbo or nothing like that, but I'm still on guard with it in the weather like this because it's wheel drive, isn't
You
it?
got to be, aren't you?
You know what I mean?
No matter
So,
what, yeah, you gotta be.
I mean, we were saying this a while back about Skylines.
Yeah.
You got there's a particular way you got to drive a Skyline,
Yeah.
especially in this weather.
My cousin Nathan, he's got an R33 GTR, so obviously that's 4-wheel drive. And
It still steps out though.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Nitto 2.0 RB28 in that, and I think he said it's like 800 or 860 brake.
yeah.
And yeah, all 4 wheels. It will be at that power, but God, it's scary. But yeah,
So I wouldn't want to drive that in
fun.
this weather.
No, it's
Oh,
the turbo lag
you can't.
because you have to
You
run
just
such a
can't.
big turbo.
Yeah, you
that's
just
what,
can't.
It's the turbo lag,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden it hits you, and then backwards going. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, on the way here, I drained it a bit, but I did give it some beans on the way here. Yeah. Alright.
Who saw?
Proof.
Yeah.
Anyone seen that?
No, I want the proof. You have to get a dash cam. We need proof. Yeah.
Thing is, dash cams, they make you look slow anyway.
Yeah,
they do.
I look back at them.
I'll hold up my phone at the speedo.
Yeah,
right?
we'd have to check that Saz is on.
If I look at the speedo, I'll quickly get my phone up. And take it.
Right, I suppose we probably better end this one because it's probably gone on a fair old bit. What's the time we're looking at, Ty?
Hour 25.
Yeah,
Oh.
let's get it out there.
We knew it was going to be a long one.
Yeah, of course. And mate, it's been an absolute pleasure having you on.
definitely. Mate.
Brilliant.
Yeah,
No.
absolutely.
And yeah, we'll have to get you on again if you we'll leave it a bit of time. We'll get you on again, mate, and see how you're getting on again. See how
At
you
first,
doing.
I did feel quite nervous to come on, as you know,
Yeah,
after
yeah.
a few times, and it's like, I'm not good in front of a camera, but it's just getting used to it, isn't it?
Yeah,
Of course
mate,
it is. Yeah. You've done really well,
Done
to
really
be
well.
fair, mate. Yeah.
We've had worse people.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah,
we have.
Let's just
Yeah.
end it there.
Yeah.
Right. On that note, guys, we have to do the normal like and subscribe, don't
Yeah,
we?
that's it, yeah.
Please, because it helps us
Yeah,
to know
definitely, mate.
that you're actually watching.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll get some posted up, and we'll see you next week.
Next Monday.
We haven't got a guest on this week, but next week we're going to do something a bit different again.
Are we?
Yes.
Okay, what are we doing?
I'm not telling you yet.
Oh, okay.
All right.
You're
So
going to do this for me as well,
keep
yeah?
posted. I'm going to tell anyway. You have to watch them, won't you?
Yeah,
well,
that's it.
not you. You'll be here, but you know.
Oh, we'll be here, yeah.
Yeah, so thanks again, Mike, for coming
cheers,
on,
mate.
and we'll see you again, guys.
Yeah,
see you
take
later.
care.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.